So, folks, many of you might be aware that some things were said at Madison Square Garden recently, and I'm curious. Let's take a look. We're gonna take a look at one of the first speakers at this Madison Square Garden rally. And let's see how it went. Maybe it went well. Maybe Donald Trump's event at Madison Square Garden went okay. You know, they had a bunch of people out there. They vetted them. They did a lot of things. It's good. You know, maybe things are all right. And here we go. Okay.
Wow, isn't this special? 17 years ago, I was sleeping in my car behind the Comedy Store in LA, and I'm proud to say this is my 4th time performing at Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the damn world. The American...
Is that true? I feel like there are a lot of arenas that are way more famous than Madison Square Garden.
American dream alive and well right here. This is very different than where I'm used to performing, though. I'm used to nighttime with people drinking, not so many babies in the crowd, and people that are obviously only here for Lee Greenwood tonight. Normally, I don't make my political beliefs a known thing. It's divisive for a comedian to do that.
I mean, Madison Square Garden is pretty famous, but like, there are more famous arenas.
But just know I sleep well at night knowing who I'm voting for. Yeah. Yeah. When I lay down and my head hits my MyPillow, it is a fantastic pillow, by the way. I was staying at the Four Seasons up by Central Park one night, and I laid my head down, and it felt so good, and I thought to myself, what an amazing pillow. I have a little bit of money now. I could buy a good pillow. And I took the pillowcase off, and there it was. MyPillow, MyPillow, MyPillow. And damn it, I bought 4 of them.
What is this? So I haven't watched this yet, folks. Like, yeah, is he doing an ad read? Also, my pillows aren't expensive. They're like $10.
And if you use the promo code KillTony, you can also buy 4 MyPillows. There's serious stuff happening, people. I live in the great state of Texas now. 18 years in Ohio, 20 years in California, and I got to see California turn to absolute horrendous thing. And
my pillows are over $100 each? Wait. There was recently like a there was recently this $14.88 $14.88 pillow. Like you could buy 4 of those for like not that much money. Also, you know, he's literally doing ads and sales with the neo-Nazi number 1488, which refers to the 14 words, which is a white supremacist thing, and the 88 stands for Heil Hitler. So it's a very common combination of numbers for neo-Nazis. Anyway.
Traveling the world, I got to see San Francisco turn into one of the most demented cities, one of the greatest downfalls I've ever seen. And that is where the other candidate worked for 2 decades. And It's absolutely wild to see. And in Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor. Free speech is under attack, people. I host a show, and each week I get updates what words we're allowed to use and not use anymore. It's happening.
Yeah, no, this is like the comedian. What we're watching right now is the vetted stand-up routine that was vetted by the Trump campaign, approved to go out. And this, what you are watching right now, might very well be the reason why Donald Trump loses, or at least one of them, you know?
Right now, the past few years, it's a real thing. And, you know, used to be able to tell people to Google stuff. My mom's a boomer in the state of Ohio, and there's no convincing her of anything. She's eating the cats. She's eating the dogs. They're eating the pets up there. It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody. This isn't exactly a perfect comedy setup. There's some people here. All right. Very good. I like it. I have other policies that I think it should be implemented as well. Like me personally, I think football should be all year round. Yeah. So many great athletes. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson. Feels good in here.
Does it? Because I feel like the vibes are absolutely rancid.
The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P Diddy party. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you guys want. All right. Heck yeah. It's cool. Black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that? A lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Just as an FYI, throwing this out there. Just throwing this out there. Speaking of P Diddy parties.
Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome. You guys are... This is a groany little morning crowd, huh? It's...
Oh man, why didn't my extraordinarily racist joke not land with all of you? What? I thought we were all members of the Klan in here. Like, honestly, dude. Like, that's how he comes across here. Where did they find this fucking guy? There is some speculation that he came out of Joe Rogan's comedy club, and that after Donald Trump appeared on Rogan, Rogan recommended this comedian for Donald Trump to use at Madison Square Garden. There is some speculation. I don't know if that's been confirmed. I don't think it has been, but that has been some of the scuttlebutt.
Tough to follow this audition for the next Commissioner Gordon's over here. It is, though. It's crazy times we're living in. I mean, all these pointless wars. It is unbelievable what's happening right now. It is incredible. Ukraine versus Russia, Israel, it's like bad soccer games. Who even cares? What are we doing? Why is our money involved in these wars? When it comes to Israel and Palestine, we're all thinking the same thing. Settle your stuff already. Best out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. You know the Palestinians are going to throw rock every time. But you also know the Jews have a hard time throwing that paper. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're having fun now. We're cooking.
I mean, this is the thing, guys. This is what comedy is to racists. Like, if you are a racist, if you're an anti-Semite, these jokes land for you. And if you're not, then you just left going like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They brought this guy on because they expected everyone in their audience to be on board with his Nazi shit. Frankly. And I've seen some like comedian types like try and like go like, oh, well, he's kind of a blue comedian. He makes fun of everybody. But like, nah, if I was a comedian, even if I was like a, you know, an edgy comedian, right? If you get invited to something like this, you take the offer and you go and you make these kinds of jokes. Like, man, you need to like do some introspection and maybe, just maybe, kill yourself. Like I'm just saying. Like, if you are not a Nazi, but you do the comedy that Nazis love, maybe you need to, like, do some introspection and be like, maybe the world would be better off without me, okay? Like, I'm just saying, if your comedy is beloved by Nazis, maybe it's just your time. Maybe it's, you know, like, maybe it's just your time. I would never say that about, well, I would rarely say that about any other kind of person, but like, man, might need to edit that out of the YouTube version. Maybe. But all I'm saying here is that like, this guy sucks and should maybe feel awful about this every single day for the rest of his life.
Hillary Clinton said that this is a Nazi rally here today. Can you believe that? For the most anti-war president of my entire lifetime, and she calls him Hitler.
Oh man, we're getting some Anna Kasparian level arguments, I see.
Let me remind you, Hillary, it was your husband who shot innocent people, or as he called them, interns. Yeah, Hillary, I bet you did not see that one coming. By the way, if I commit suicide in 3 weeks, I didn't. I mean, it's just obvious to me who the right candidate is. There's a guy out here dodging bullets. It is unbelievable, right? He took it right in the ear. Unbelievable. I thought about this. I don't know if you have. Coolest place to get shot. Like if you're gonna get shot anywhere on your body, that's where you want it. Right there. Technically, he got shot in the head, depending on if you're a Democrat or a Republican. Right? If you're a Democrat, his ear was grazed. If you're a Republican, he survived a headshot. It is. It's the best place to get shot. It's the only part of the human body will drive a piercing through like a little girl's ear for no reason. Right? There's just it heals fast. Nobody cares. It's the best place to get shot. He went down, saw blood on his hands. I'd imagine he thought right then, I think I just won this shit.
That was the best joke? Oh no, is that a spoiler? Was that literally the best that this guy has? This is intolerable.
Stands up and says the most American words I've ever heard in my life. No. Before that, there was one more. Let me get my shoes. Fearless. Perhaps still with an active shooter. He's talking like a guy that just had the best one-night stand of his life. Right? Like, where's my shoes at? I gotta get the hell out of here. Let me get my shoes. And then the fight. What he did was so cool that Biden got COVID. Oh yeah. Go back, look at the timeline of everything again. 3 days after that. That means the
What does that mean?
Biden, he didn't get that from hanging out with sick people. He was in a sterile room in the White House, watching blood running down Trump's face as he pumps his fist. Biden's like, oh, fuck. Oh, God, no. It's true.
Like this is incoherent. Like this is like comedy based on vibes. The vibes are Donald Trump has a gigantic big dick energy and Biden is a weak and a fat liberal, and that's it. That is the connection between those two things. Weak and fat liberals get COVID. Trump, shakes off a gunshot wound. That's the bit. That's the bit. That's it. Like, what? This isn't a joke. This is just vibes.
Trump survived an assassination attempt and Biden got COVID. We vote next week. God voted 3 months ago. Another great Austin, Texas resident, Elon Musk, will be speaking here later today. Unbelievable. Genius. You guys saw him shoot that rocket into outer space, the largest aircraft ever, fires it off into space, and then parallel parks it back to planet Earth. Meanwhile, Kamala supporters can't parallel park their Toyota Priuses properly.
Okay, to be fair, parallel parking sucks and everyone hates doing it.
Sorry, I listen to Elon Musk. I follow his lead. The world's smartest, richest man has my attention.
Oh no, he wasn't being ironic. Oh no, he actually thinks that Elon is smart? God, how many dicks can this guy fit in his mouth to suck? I mean, he doesn't have much of a career as a comedian, but he could certainly go into pornography with this amount of skill.
Except for when it comes to stock trading, then I listen to Nancy Pelosi. But censorship is amongst us, people. It's a very, very, very big deal, and I'm just here to say that you guys are for the right candidate. Tell your friends. Let's close it out, and let's make speech free again, make America healthy again. Let's beat the team from California. The team from New York should beat the team from California. Not
Oh, yeah, he can fit multiple. Okay, maybe he doesn't have a promising career in pornography. Because that's true. You, Crystal Hazer, you've accurately pointed out that, you know, he's only capable of fitting multiple of the small ones. You know, the small ones that Donald Trump is familiar with. Isn't that right, folks? Just, can I just pull this up real quick? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the multiple small ones that Donald Trump is very familiar with. So, I had to go. That's right. Anyway.
only in this election, but in the World Series of Baseball, America's sport. I love you, New York. God bless New York. God bless America. Let's make it great again. I love you. Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, this set is going to go down in history as one of the most infamous ones of all time. Like, I don't think that, like, there is another comedy set you could point to that has determined, like, the outcome of an election before. Like, I mean, I showed you guys the picture of the crowd earlier. 50,000 Puerto Ricans assembled to protest against Donald Trump and show solidarity with one another. The second largest gathering of people of the campaign season for Kamala Harris. Like, that joke did that, you know? Pennsylvania, Florida, gigantic Puerto Rican populations, but also, like, it punctured through to other groups of Latinos. Like, it's not just Puerto Ricans that got that kind of got mobilized by this. It was so many other Latino groups, Dominicans, Cubans in particular. Like, a lot of them realized, oh shit, we have to get involved. And not only that, but like the watermelon joke, it was so heinous, and it's been so underreported too. But like, LeBron James came out a few days ago tweeting about how that was beyond the pale, and like along with his official endorsement of Kamala Harris. Like, yeah, these jokes that were vetted and approved by the Trump campaign reflect the actual ethos of the Trump campaign. These are not jokes. They actually believe that, you know? And like, this, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that, like, this election has been profoundly affected by that comedy set, and I don't think that you can point to another, you know, again, I say comedy set, that nothing in that set was funny, but I don't think you can point to anything remotely comparable to that in American history. You know? I don't think you can point to anything else remotely comparable. It's the first time a comedy set is going to make history books. Yeah, like, I can't think of anything remotely close. The OJ joke was pretty horrid. True. True. It is surreal to see. It was actively worse than what I thought it would be. Wait, and I already thought it was gonna be bad, but like, I don't know. Afterwards, he did say like, "I made fun of everybody." Are you sure? Because you didn't make fun of Elon. You just talked about how smart and good a boy he was. You know, it's wild. Made fun of everyone except those the white people from Long Island in the audience. You know, he is the most target rich audience on the planet, and instead he opts to make like jokes about Jews and black people and Puerto Ricans. Like, insane, dog. This man should never be able to see the inside of a comedy club again. Like, I know there aren't any laws specifically geared towards that, but like, I don't know. I feel like we should give a judge free reign to like ban him for life from ever setting foot anywhere near a comedy or an open mic. A comedy club or an open mic. He was always racist? I mean, yeah, clearly. I don't think you can make those jokes if you weren't always a racist. He might start sleeping in his car again soon. True. True. Oh my god. That was hard to watch. That was hard to watch to a degree I did not think was possible. These are margins he cannot afford to lose. Exactly. And I think he's officially lost them.